Oh, yeah, look at this. She is beauty. She is grace. She is a soccer star. You're looking at a live shot from right outside our Fox studios here in New York City. If you're in New York, you have to come here. This is like the selfie picture right now on the corner of 48th and 6th, where U.S. women's national team co-captain Alex Morgan, standing tall in her uniform, the Statue of Liberty lookalike of the soccer legend, unveiled ahead of the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup, which kicked off yesterday in Australia and New Zealand. Team USA faces off against Vietnam tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern on Fox. And as the defending champs take to the field, the most famous athlete in the world, no, not the Cleveland Browns quarterback, which I would say, but Lionel Messi will make his debut in his very first match as a member of the Inter Miami CF team after leaving Europe to join Major League Soccer here in the U.S. The Argentinian star was welcomed to Miami this week by the city and his lifetime sponsor, Adidas, who has Messi-branded ships, helicopters, and gear throughout the city this week, flying all over the sky and on the ocean. Joining me live from Miami is the Adidas North American president, Rupert Campbell. Rupert, you guys must be going nuts. What's it like down there in Miami right now ahead of this mega debut?
Liz, thank you, first of all, for having me on the show today. It's crazy here. It is so excited. It's busy. There are people in the streets. I went to the stadium of Inter Miami yesterday, and for the first time in a long time in an MLS stadium with no game, there were crowds outside, people taking photographs, just doing selfies. Let's just say Miami is excited, and we are just as excited as Miami.
Yeah, and we thought LeBron leaving Cleveland and going to Miami Heat was a big deal. This is absolutely massive, too. The pink jersey that you're wearing, I think we agreed we're calling it petal pink, shell pink.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm happy to do that.
Real men wear pink. I love this, that is the Miami team's color. But tell me how merch sales are doing.
So merch sales are absolutely unprecedented. We're selling a lot, and I mean a lot. Since his announcement, our sales have increased dramatically. But what we're doing is ensuring that these unprecedented sales, we meet the demands of the fans. Right. We're doing our very, very best to get as many shirts as we can to fans. We opened a pop-up store, a new store in Miami Beach this morning. Mm-hmm. In 3 weeks' time, we opened the store, and I went there this morning, and it was bedlam inside there. I saw one customer buy 20 shirts all at once. So it's really, really exciting at the moment. Really exciting.
Oh, I mean, it truly is. It's really amazing. I was looking on some of the websites, and it looks like the women's replica Messi kit. It said almost sold out. So, you know, get your shirts. You know, you look at this deal that you guys made with Messi, and then we'll get to women's world soccer, because that's been fascinating, too. Yeah. But Messi and Adidas are in talks to do a revenue-sharing deal, and this is awfully reminiscent of what Michael Jordan was able to do with Nike. What do you think that does for the retail relationship with big athletes, big stars like that in the future? So
for us, Messi's been a part of our family for years and years and years. And we treat him like a family member. And in terms of how he excites our audiences and how he elevates our brands, this is the reason why we've stayed with him for as long as we have stayed with him. We will ensure that when he's in Miami, he gets looked after in the same way that he did all the way through his career. And we'll ensure that he really inspires the next generation of soccer players right across the U.S.
Well, all the more reason that Adidas would probably be smart to give him a cut of the revenues, right? Is that something that you think is closer to reality than not?
So it's not for me to kind of discuss terms of any deals. We don't really do that. But let's just say that we've been with Lionel for a long time. We see him as a member of the family, and we will continue to support him to build the brand. But more importantly, we want to build soccer. We want to build soccer in North America, and Lionel will help us to do that. Well, no doubt whatsoever.
Rupert, women's soccer, you guys are building on that too. Yeah. Now Team USA is sponsored by Nike, your rival, but you guys have a huge footprint when it comes to women's soccer in the World Cup, and you're making a big push. You saw what's happening outside of Fox Business's studios here with this huge Alex Morgan statue that's been out there. Look at this picture. It's unbelievable. But tell me what Adidas sees for this. Women's soccer has exponentially jumped in popularity, has it not?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The women's game is absolutely soaring to heights. The Women's World Cup this year will be the biggest tournament, the biggest women's tournament ever. Unprecedented ticket sales. As a brand, we have 9 teams that we're going to be looking after. A couple of weeks ago, I went to see our athletes in California just before they left, who represent the USA. They're ready to go. They're really poised. They're going for the 3rd World Cup in a row. We're supporting our athletes to do that, and we hope that they have a fantastic tournament. But the key thing for me is this. The growth of the women's game is important, not just for North America, but for girls all around the world. It inspires them to get into sport, to play sport, and to be better. And if we can do that with our athletes and the team, we're doing a great job. We're doing a very good job.
Yeah, well, if the men are wearing pink jerseys, I can't imagine what some of the women's stars that you represent are going to be doing. It's great to see you, Rupert. Good luck tonight. Obviously, it is a huge moment for world soccer, not just Major League Soccer, not just for Messi, but for the women and the world as well. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.